What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update about the markets. Let me first say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100 into the account, you're guaranteed up to 5 free stocks. Put in $1,000 and you're guaranteed up to 15. Anyways, let's talk about the markets. Just as a reminder, we don't really have much coming out for Monday. On Monday, we just have Bowman giving a speech alongside Kashkari. But then for Tuesday, we have CPI coming out, so we'll have to see what that causes. On top of this, when it comes to Monday, Monday.com is going to be announcing its earnings alongside the other companies. And then for Tuesday, we have Shopify and Coca-Cola, not to mention Robinhood and Airbnb. For Wednesday, there's not really much coming out, but later on we have Coinbase for Thursday, so we'll have to see how that ends up going. But besides that, everything else is quite minor. For NIO, they're wishing everyone a very, very happy Chinese New Year and also happy Lunar New Year to the people out there that celebrate this in different countries across Asia. But for people in China, happy Chinese New Year, right? I wanted the best for everyone out there, and that's what's being celebrated right now. On top of this, there's some news coming out about what's happening with many of these Chinese companies. We're getting a short-term lift for many of them out there, especially as there's been a lot of talk about, in China, them coming out and supporting a lot of these Chinese companies, helping them as time progresses. So that's worth noting. On top of this, Wall Street is setting NIO stock price for the next 12 months. That's important because with the slowdown in demand, this is causing people to change their views. But NIO, of all things, is actually picking up its growth. So right here, on average, many are seeing it surging at least 81.27% to 10.55 within a year, which is very, very bullish. These are 10 experts that came to that conclusion. That's good news for NIO. The volume was very, very weak, but NIO still managed to hold up as we kind of trade sideways within a range. And there's not anything else changing here. The price-price ratio is bouncing a little bit. NIO is gaining a little bit of strength. Besides that, everything else is essentially the same. So NIO looks bullish on the daily. I think this thing is going to be approaching $6 very soon. If we break that, watch 6.19, we could be looking for a push from there. For SPY, we're on a nice uptrend on the daily time frame. Going to be watching to see if this could push more. Going to be watching 501 as resistance. If we break above 501.5, we're going to be looking for 503 as our next target. And if that breaks, 505 is coming. So the chart is bullish for now. There's no sign of this breaking. Tesla's also looking quite strong. Going to be looking to see this thing basically push up towards, I would say, around 195. If we break 195 to 200, we also have this gap to fill at 208. We'll see if Tesla can fill this gap. So overall, this chart is still bullish. For a couple of others, Aapl is also holding up decently. There was a head and shoulders like structure developing on the hourly, but we'll have to see if that ends up playing out, because when you look at the chart and zoom out like this, you can see it is a possibility that this does end up developing, but there's nothing guaranteed about it. So we'll see if this head and shoulders plays out or not. We could still bounce on Aapl, so I want to be very careful and just see. So if we break 190, we turn bullish. If we lose 188, we turn bearish. There's a head and shoulders, but they don't always play out, so we'll just see what happens with Aapl over there. Nvda is going to break out towards 725. We have a nice cup and handle like formation. We got this cup and this handle that formed. So it's looking pretty darn good for now, and we're holding up quite nicely, still looking bullish. For other stocks out there, everything else is holding up nicely. So with that being said, I just want to thank you all so much for listening. Last stock is the QQQ. I forgot to mention this before I talk about NIO. Still looking bullish. We're going to be watching 438. If we break that, our next target is going to be all the way up towards 440. But watch support at 436.24. If you lose that, 434.68 is coming. So what do I see for the market? For NIO, I think we look bullish. I think this thing might try to break out even more. So when we watch to see if we could hold up. And if we end up breaking out, look for this gap to get filled at 7.03 and eventually 6.03, then 6.07 is coming next. If we break that, our next target is going to be 6.2. If we break that, we turn even more bullish. So we'll just have to see. But I think NIO is going to be testing the 6 range to try to fill this gap for a little push. Then we'll see what happens after that. So that being said, guys, I'm going to end this video quickly. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I won't be posting a video for tomorrow. I have something coming up, but I'll be back on Sunday. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you for listening and peace out.